We gotta hurry up and get to the broadcast show because we're late. Hey, where are we at? Here we go. Hey, there's our flyer up for the upcoming event. Let me get rid of that real quick. And we got a special guest today. Where you at? I want to welcome Bailey, my service dog. How you doing today, Bailey? Are you having a good day? Huh? You been outside playing with the ball? Hey, stay up there. Stay. Don't be running off. I need you. I need a guest today. You want to go play with the chickens? Huh? Yeah? Are you a good girl? You're the best? Yeah, you're the best. Yes, you are. If you don't know her, this is Bailey, my service dog. She's the best thing ever that happened to me. I can actually say she saved my life. Yes, she did. Had some tough times in my life in the past, but thank you, Bailey. You can get out now. Yeah, she's not one to stay in the picture too much, but yeah, she's an awesome dog. But hey, oh, here she comes over on this side now. Yeah, I know, I love you. She wants to come over and give me kisses now. Oh, God, I love you so much. Yes, I do. You could sit in your chair, you know. You know that, though, don't you? Oh. You know, I'm looking at the video, the live video feed of the chickens, and I can see the chicken coop, the chicken run, and I have a chair sitting out there, and the chair from my screen looks like an animal. I'm like, oh crap! So I got a problem outside. One of my better egg-laying hens, that's a barred rock that's out in the front pasture. I don't know what the deal is with her, but she keeps flying over the fence and coming back to the back of the house here and hanging out where she grew up at, you know, in the brooder. She climbs up on the brooder, and she goes over to where in the grassy area, which I have this little portable coop I put out in the grass for them to get into when they're still in the brooder. About once or twice a week, I'd put them in this little cube I made to get used to being out on the grass and scratching and you know, dirt bathing and stuff like that. And she's over there like reminiscing. And I hate to do it to her because I don't like to clip a chicken's wings because they're kind of like a defensive tool. They can fly off, you know, if they needed to. But at the same time, I don't want her outside the electric fence and something to get her or her not to be able to get some water and drink, you know, because all their water and food and everything is within the coop or within the run they have. It's inside the poultry netting. I hate to have something happen to her, you know. She's a great layer. She's one of my barred rocks that has green legs and lays green eggs. Yeah, she's really funny. I'm finding a picture of her here. Let me see. Is this her? Come on, open it. No, that's not her. That's my leg bar. But she's a beautiful bird, but she's got green legs, you know. This is her sister. No, that's cream leg bar. But no, I don't have her picture up here. I'll have to get a picture of her. Beautiful bird, though. Beautiful bird. So, been working on the poultry show. That's going to be a great thing. Got a lot of people interested in it. I talked to Howard Davenport last night, our medical expert, and going over the categories for the judging. We're going to have 6 categories. Junior Open, Junior Reserve, Most Unique, People's Choice, Grand Champion Reserve. So we'll have 6 categories of trophies and $3 entry fee. I guess I'll have a Grand Champion payout of some sort, you know. I'll figure out what we'll do on that. But I'm going to have trophies made up. I'm actually making the trophies. I'm getting metal cutouts made of a chicken. And it'll be mounted on a piece of wood. I use them all the time. I make them for different events and barbecue cook-offs and stuff like that. But they'll look real good. I've always gotten great compliments on them. But we'll have those. We'll have trophies. And this is the first one, so, you know, it's kind of a trial and error thing here. So if it works out, we'll do it again, you know, in the springtime. Also, when talking to the venue, 2920 Roadhouse, excuse me. Here it is. Here's our logo right here. Restaurant Bar and Grill. They sit on 23 acres here in Hockley, Texas. Actually, They're across the street from my house pretty much. They have music on Friday and Saturday nights, live concerts. Great musicians, Rick Trevino, Mark Chestnut, Sarah Evans, a bunch of local artists and everything. They're really great. Good food too. If you go there, go have a cup or bowl of their brisket chili. Oh man, that's good stuff. I can't wait till it gets cold to have a bowl of their chili. That'll be my lunch one day. It's really, in fact, maybe I'll go over there today because that's some good food. Yeah, their burgers are about an inch thick, maybe a little bit more. You can get them any way you want them cooked. They're tasty, they're flavorful. Bailey likes eating the bacon off the burger. Yeah, of course I gave her bacon. She loves bacon, yeah. But good food, really good food. Now, I've heard people say they didn't like it and everything, but, it's a good burger, a good cup of chili. I liked it, I'll have to try some other things, because I haven't been over there much. But, beautiful place. So we're going to be going over there next week and walking it and measuring so forth and seeing where we're going to put everything. So I want to keep everyone close together. I want to keep the farmers market close to everything going on. I don't want them set off in a corner somewhere where no one will go over there. I want people to walk through the parking lot or so forth to get through them, I've been a vendor for many years, going to markets, selling my coffee. And so I know, when you're a vendor and they stick you off in a corner, you don't do any good, and that's the thing is the vendors, you want to keep them coming because it's free to get in for the public. So, the vendors are paying for spots. So I want to make sure they have a good spot and they're selling something because I'll be there selling too. Yeah. So what I've done is I've created some sponsor programs. I mean, if you want to help out, this isn't to line my pocket. No, this isn't. The only money I make from this event is off of my coffee sales. So if you want to help me out, you can buy my coffee. Or if you have a business or you want to help out, we've had Howard Davenport on here all the time from Lone Star Chicken Care. And they go around and they don't charge people for medical help for the chickens all over Texas. Pretty much Harris, Montgomery, Waller County, but they go out further than that. Yeah. Excuse me. Whew, man, sorry about that. But they travel all over at no charge, and they repair. They do a lot of repairs. I'm gonna bring up a picture real quick. It's gonna take me a second, but this is from the other day. Howard and Chris. Chris is a Army veteran. I know she's female. That's up in a little north of me. She's in charge of a chicken. She's in charge of a little ranch over there, and she takes care of all the chickens and animals and everything. Well, Howard asked her to go with him to go repair a emu because they work in all poultry and so forth. And let me see here. Let me find the pictures here. But the emu, a young emu, not a great big one, maybe it's 4 feet tall, was attacked by a goose. Explain that to me. How can goose cause so much damage? But that goose skinned that emu wide open. I mean, big cut in its neck. I'm going to share these photos with y'all just to show you what Howard can do. This is unbelievable what he did. So, and this is why this event is supporting them. Oh my God, that's horrible. Oh, what a job they did on this emu. Hard to believe they did this. But the emu is doing great, and it survived. I mean, just think about what this would have cost if you had to take your emu to the vet. Oh my God, this would have been an arm and a leg. That is if you can find a vet to even see your chicken or your bird, I found out there's a chicken vet down in Cypress, Texas. I got to have him on the podcast one day, or her. I don't know if the male or female, but be interested to talk with them. So let me bring these pictures up here real quick. This is mind blowing. I can't believe how the work they did on this bird. Let's see here. Yeah. And this is why I want to help out Lone Star Chicken Care with this fundraiser, because of the work they do. Look at this. Let me see here. Let me find the pictures. Hey, next Friday, I've got a special guest coming on from Minnesota. I mean, how many chicken people we know from Minnesota? We probably don't have any followers from there, but we might after this event. He's coming on to talk about his farm, his chickens, and all that, and how he got burned out on everything. But it's just something that happens sometimes. I got burned out on doing stuff and moved out here. I'm a much better person now. But now I'm just doing chicken related stuff too. So where's that picture at? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Open. Oh, I got to delete some photos off my deal here. Oh, God. I'm on a show. All right, here's the emu. Kind of grotesque looking, you know. You can see that slice in its neck. Let me show you here. Let me bring up some more pictures here. Yeah. You know, I mean, they're just not going around stitching up birds either. They're doing a lot more to help out chickens. I mean, and poultry and everything. They do unbelievable stuff with the birds. Let's see here. Now, here's a picture. You can see how, if you look at the top of the picture, Howard's actually holding up the skin of the neck of the emu. Chris is in the background holding the chicken in place. But you see that big slice in that emu's neck. I mean, it's a big old slice, showing muscle and everything underneath there. And then here it is afterwards. After they stitch it up, you can see that little bowl holding little scissors and thread and all that. And they put some type of salve on there to protect it, you know. But man, they saved that emu's life. It's amazing, you know. He's always performing surgery out in the field. Now, Howard's not a veterinarian, but he worked for a veterinarian as a vet tech when he was a kid, and he did everything from spaying and neutering to pulling calves when they're being born and so forth. I mean, the guy, he worked for a vet that taught him well. That's for sure. He worked for him many years, and he stuck with chickens, and he did all through his life and everything. He's just amazing to go out there and do this. Now, Chris volunteers with him every once in a while. But Howard's partner in this, Marissa Weaver, actually has a trailer parked in front of her house called the CHICU. It's a chicken's ICU, and they perform operations and surgery inside that trailer, this little air-conditioned trailer out in front of her house. So, you know, if you have an emergency, you can bring it to her house and so forth, but you have to contact her first because Marissa is going through a lot of treatments and so forth because of her health. She's got some health issues and so forth. I know this weekend she's in, I think, San Antonio for some medical treatments and so forth. So you just got to join the Lone Star Care group on social media, Facebook. And there's a lot of people on there that can answer questions for you. I mean, tons of people that have great knowledge of chickens and poultry that might be able to answer the question for you. So you don't have to bother Marissa or Howard because they're out there saving the lives of chickens and emus, you know. But this is why we're helping out Lone Star Chicken Care, because they do this stuff. And there's not many, chicken veterans or veterinarians around anymore. There just isn't. I mean, so for a veterinarian to go through school for birds, it's like 10 times the learning they have to do than they would for a dog or cat, because there's so many varieties of birds and the way their structures and all that stuff. But it's truly amazing what Howard and Marissa does. So if you have chickens and you need assistance, that's the way to go, is Multi Chicken Care. So that's why the fundraiser is going to go to there. So if you want to help out with the event, we have a gold sponsor of $500, and the gold sponsor gets a 4x8 banner that will be placed in front of the seminar tent or the poultry tent. It's up to you. And then if you want to promote your business or whatever you're doing, you get a 10x10 space in front as well to promote your business if you wish as well. Along with that, you get a plaque, a thank you plaque from the event. Okay. Silver sponsor is $250. You get a 4x8 banner placed in between the seminar tent and poultry tent, along with the 10x10 space over there in the middle of the two tents, if you want to promote your business or run your business out of it. If you say you sell honey and you want to be a sponsor, you can pay your sponsor fee and get a banner and get a 10x10 space and sell your honey. And there you go. And then the bronze sponsor gets an 18x24-inch yard sign with sponsor information, and they get a 10x10 space as well for $125. So that's helping us out and everything. We're also taking donations. If you have farming or poultry related donations, are greatly appreciated for the drawings and silent auction and door prizes. So once again, the benefit will be the Lone Star Chicken Care and the local FFA. We're trying to get the FFA to come out here and set up as well. So, if you have a high school FFA and you're familiar with them and have some contacts there, just tell them that they're welcome to come set up a table out here and promote their FFA and whatever events they have coming up. So this is going to be October 21st. It's a Saturday. It opens up at 9 a.m. Seminars should start about 9:30. First seminar is going to be Howard. And then after that, his Howard seminar, he's going to be walking around judging chickens. So you need to be there, in line with your chickens. Chickens to be judged need a PT test. If they're not PT tested, we'll have someone administering PT test. I'm going to have a chicken there. I'm probably going to have Brittany, my ugliest chicken, for the ugliest chicken contest. If you have a chicken that's uglier than Brittany, go to the Facebook page for the Bachcast, and you can see a picture of Brittany. And if you think your chicken's uglier than Brittany, then post up a picture. Whoever gets the most likes wins. We're going to go ahead and give that away, the coffee cup, to the winner at the event. So you can actually bring your chicken out there too. So we might even do that, But once again, it's got to be PT tested. Now, if you're selling a chicken, because we're going to have a poultry sale, if you want to sell chickens, they got to be PT tested, and then also you need to have the form. And what did I do with that form? Oh my God, I just had that form up here. Let me find it. I deleted the form. So the form is from the Texas Animal Health Commission. It's a flock registration form. It's like $35 for if you have less than 100 birds, but it's something you have to have in order to get in. If you don't have this and you show up, hey, can you let me in? It's going to be no, sorry, because one of their agents could come to the event, and if you don't have this and a PT score, they can shut us down, and that wouldn't be good. Wouldn't be good at all. So everyone's got to have this before they come to the event. If they're selling chickens. If you're going to show a chicken to win a prize for showing, you don't need this. You only need the PT test, because you're not going to sell that bird. Now, if you're going to show the bird and try to sell it, you got to have this. You have to have it. And then to show your bird, it's a $3 fee. If you want to show your bird, it's a $3 fee for showing birds for the competition. And that's just more money to go to Lone Star Chicken Care. And all that money goes to Lone Star Chicken Care because Howard's judging it for free. And Howard's with Lone Star Chicken Care. And the money doesn't go to Howard, it goes to Lone Star Chicken Care. So, that's just more money for them. So that's going to be it. Now, one thing else is 2920 Roadhouse sells food. They sell liquor and so forth and beer and all that. There'll be no outside food or drinks allowed. It's the only food you can buy is there at the facility to eat and drink. They're going to have a concession stand outside for us with a limited menu. But if you want the full menu, you have to go inside to order off of that. They'll have, of course, there's restrooms out there. They have a nice facility restroom, nice clean restrooms outside in a nice little building just made for the restrooms. They've got a 4-acre pond behind us. It's beautiful. They have arrangements for fishing. You got to have approval first to fish, but you can fish in their pond, but you just have to email them and they, I think they probably have you sign a release of liability or something like that, but they do have fishing out there as well. Beautiful pond, big 4-acre pond. I've never seen anyone fishing out there. Probably a catch and release too, but beautiful facility. And then also, if there's a dealer out there selling pastries and cookies and brownies and all that, that's fine. We'll allow them to sell that. But the facility asks that you don't eat it there. You eat it at home because they're sponsoring the event by letting us use the place for free. Okay, so by doing that, I consider them a gold sponsor. All right, so what they say goes, and I want them to make their money off their food and drinks, because they're letting us use their facility. I had to pay we're going to have electricity in the seminar tent. And I got to pay for that and so forth. That's no big deal. We'll pay for that. But I got to take care of that sponsor, and because they're letting us use the facility for free. And because it is a fundraiser for a nonprofit. So that's great that they're doing that. And we want to take care of them and make sure people buy their food and drinks, So please do so. Abide by the rules. So September the 9th, Bailey and I are headed to Waxahachie, Texas for the Ellis County Poultry Show. And it's a big one. This is a huge show. I hope our show gets as big as theirs is. I mean, they've been doing it for a good many years. It's the biggest little chicken event in Texas. I'm looking forward to that. We had Kelly Jo Trice on the show last weekend before last, and she went over everything with us, and a really nice gal. And she's been answering some questions for me, helping me do this. But here's a photo of the cars lining up to get in. Look at this. If you build it, they will come. Look at that line of people going down the highway. That's unbelievable. But that's for the Ellis County Poultry Show. So if this event works out at the 2920 Roadhouse, we're going to have it again in the springtime. And the reason we're going to have another one in the springtime is because in the springtime, everyone starts getting in chicks and all that. And people will want to come out there and try to sell their chicks, which is good. Let them come out and sell chicks. You can buy chicks and all that. So that'll be good. And again, we'll have a farmer's market at that time as well. So it can be good. It'll be good. But I'm looking forward to it. So today I'm working on coffee. I got a lot of coffee to work on. Picked up about 1,000 pounds of beans the other day, and going over to pick up another 500 pounds today from another source, and got to bring that all in. So it's orders are starting to come in with a little cold front we had in Texas, dropping the temperature down to 70, 71 degrees. People were going out in the morning going, oh man, I could use a cup of coffee, because there's a lot of people in Texas, come summertime, they stop drinking coffee. Man, I drink it 24/7. But they stopped drinking coffee. And now they're starting to pick up again. Summertime is poor for coffee sales. It really is. Look at the chicken run, and there's no chickens in the chicken run. They're all hanging out in the shade. I got a new sign on the chicken tunnel there, on the chicken coop there on the chicken run. Here I am again. Right here. Hey. So, y'all have a great day, you motherfuckers. Buck. Have a good one. Bye-bye.